Hi, today I'm gonna demonstrate my work for lab 1. Task 1. In the task 1, here is my VM1, which is the domain controller. So here the domain name of it. And then I also have VM2, have joined it, and VM3 as well. Next, for the task 2, to user and computers to see it. So here the organizational unit I created for task 2, which had we have other choose organizational units in it. A for admin and NA for non-admin. Go to A. So here is the group of the admin. Is it the member of domain admin? So whichever users in here, they can have the administrative work within the domain. And for the non-admin organizational unit, I just created one user for the standard work in the domain. So in the domain, I will have 2 users for admin and non-admin work. Then for task 3, DHCP, we can go to DHCP to see expand it. So here the 4 code scope I created, and I only activate the first scope here, and then we can see the address boon here. So the first 50 addresses of subnet shouldn't be allocated by DHCP, so I exclude the first 50 addresses here, and only the first 80% of the addresses will be available, so I exclude the last 20% of the addresses. So it's around 200 to 254 here. And I do the same for all the scope here. And to see the default gateway of it, can go to scope options to see. So here the default gateway of my first scope, my second scope, my third scope, sorry. This is my second scope and my fourth scope. I also apply the DNS server in it too. So here in the server options, I apply a DNS servers, which is the IP address of my VM1. So when I configure a DNS server in server options, so it's gonna be applied to all my scopes here. So I don't need to configure each scope anymore. And in VM3, I enable the DHCP so it can obtain IP address automatically. You can see which IP address is here. So first I config the VM3 to have the IP address with the last octet is 43, and now it changed to 52 and 55 because I have 2 adapters. And for task 4, the reverse the DNS server, I go to tools to see my DNS here. So for reverse lookup zones, I config for all networks, so it will have 4 zones here. It's like my first scope, my second scope, my third scope, and my fourth scope. It's 4, so it will have 4 networks included in the lab. So I created 4 zones for the reverse lookup. And I also create a DNS record for a mail exchange that will resolve to the mail here. So, and it will have priority at 10 and resolve to VM2. And here another DNS record for a query www, and it will resolve to VM2. And this is my command for testing the lookup zone. So here is the lookup zone for the type mail exchange, and this is the lookup for www. So it will have alias here. So here the name is resolved to VM2 with the IP address of it. So that's all my work for the lab one today. Thank you.